Well, I don't know exactly what this YouTube video is supposed to be about, so I'm just watching the Super Bowl and I'm gonna do my presentation now, so, well, good luck. Rerum Novarum by Pope Leo X. By Patrick Burris. Major points of Rerum Novarum. The biggest problem in Pope Leo XIII's time was labor issues. Pope Leo XIII reigned from 1878 and 1903 as Pope, and witnessed a terrible issue in the treatment of laborers in his time. Major point 2. Socialism must be rejected because it does not help the society, but creates a lazy congregation of a degrading economy. Pope Leo realizes that socialism is flawed and creates a nation dependent on government handouts. This creates a bunch of lazy people who expect the government to give them exactly what they want. Major point 3. The wealthy and working class need each other to exist. Employers must respect their workers and give them justice, fair wages, and do not discriminate. Workers, in turn, must do the agreed work with respect to their employer. This basically means that employees and employers need each other to exist because employers need their workers to do their work and do the stuff that they need done, and employees need their employers to give them work so they can make money and provide for their families. Major point 4. The state should have rules to regulate the treatment of the working class. Pope Leo believes that the government should intervene just enough to give working class citizens the respect they deserve. And the respect they deserve is basically like an 8-hour work day or the right conditions of work. Major point 5. Private societies, such as workers' unions, are a right to all citizens, although these societies are not absolute. Pope Leo believes that workers' unions are a just and right society in the workplace, but he also believes that these societies can get violent, so they need to stay peaceful. Modern times. Modern times do reflect Pope Leo's encyclical of Rerum Novarum. Workers' unions are relevant today. Socialism proves to be unsuccessful, as we see from like the Nazi regime and Russia and China and places like that. There are more rights to workers. There's an 8-hour workday, minimum wage, more child labor laws, more women's rights laws in the workplace, and things like that. Pope Leo XIII realized that there was a problem in his society. He realized that the workers of his time are being massively abused, and he wanted to make a difference. That's why he wrote this encyclical. He knew that the employers were taking advantage of them because they needed the money and making them work extreme hours and in terrible conditions, and even employing young children like 10 or younger to do their work. And nowadays it just seems like we know that it's not right to employ 5-10-year-olds, but in his time this was a big step, and the bishops and everyone who was behind him really took a step forward and advanced on his teachings and really enforced them to the society that they were on. And this was a major difference in that society, and that this encyclical has made this world what it is today.